Welcome to Ingress Intel, episode 1. My name is Tasmania Platy, and I am level 5 on Ingress, and I am on Team Enlightened. Today joining me is Sea Turtle King.
Hello, my name is Sea Turtle King, and I am level 5 Team Enlightened.
Okay. To start off episode 1 of Ingress Intel, let's tell you how to play Ingress. So, Sea Turtle is going to read, we'll tell you guys how to play Ingress.
Ingress is the resulting app coming from Niantic Project Teaser website that Google launched at the start of November 2012. The Niantic Project website centers around a conspiracy theory around a government cover-up surrounding a project that is codenamed Niantic. The Niantic Project and the related Ingress Android app both center around an ARG that Google is running. They tie in very close together, and if you continue to read through this guide, you will find out how to play the Ingress game. The Ingress game focuses around capturing, upgrading, defending, capturing, and linking portals. There are two factions, the Enlightened and the Resistance. Portals are located at works of art, statues, and paintings throughout the world, as well as many other public locations, mainly historic locations, libraries, and post offices. To earn points, you have to successfully create and maintain a field between 3 portals. The battle between the factions may play into a storyline at some point. The storyline around Ingress is continually evolving, given that it's an ARG. But the focus is around discovering the exotic matter in the portals, releasing it that were created through a cascade of CERN-specific experiments. Once these portals are found, they can be captured and then upgraded through resonators and connected to produce mind fields.
Okay. So, Alex, so now we're going to do our news section of this episode or podcast. So, Tanya will read this.
This article was written on November 20th, 2016.
Okay. I will read the story. I'm Tasmanian Platy. So where are we? I have the feeling it's like a moment after the explosion when your ears were ringing. Everything is still. Some people are frozen, hunkered down and slowly regrouping. Others are carefully heading to the blast zone. Everything is in slow motion, ringing after images of itself. Let's go down the list. What are we now? What we don't know. What we think. Agents from both factions contributed to destruction of the Linton Wolf's machine. What's this being called? The Moyer Techhalu, because it was made using plans from Nigel Moyer. The image contained in it the 3 briefcases recovered at the Nyanor anomalies seem to indicate the Techhalu was both mechanical and organic. That aligns with the theory that it contained both Suhana and Clue. In some manner, that's not yet fully understood. There's souls of lack of a better term. Clue calls were also found in a number of anomaly sites. Proof of clues connection to the tech huli. We haven't heard of Oliver Lion Wolf since his last message sent moments before the destruction of Tech Hulu. As for clue, Sahana Moyer then tour lost. Okay. When the machine came down, most recently we learned about Operation Portal Recon, and in particular, ADA's involvement in this news, and suddenly a technical emerge. Still unclear of this is somehow related to Tech Hulu, but it wouldn't. The enlightened are victorious at Vianor anomalies, and pretty much days after that happened, we learned that Akloi's people and found Lion Wolf chamber and gone to work analyzing what remained of his work. Just a day later, the Society of the Ethical Treatment of Owls sent message. The symbol to the word, a secret beacon of high ranked. You're not telling me. This has been said before, but bears respecting the Vianor anomalies may be over. But I suspect much remains ahead. The true power of the Tech Huli is yet to be uncovered. We suspect we see the factors colliding again before long. Okay, what do you think about that, Sea Turtle?
Well, I think the disappearance is kind of odd, and how they found Lion's Wolf chamber, that was pretty cool.
So, what do you think this means?
I don't really know. I think we need a bit more information to find that out.
They said before long that maybe they will send us some more stuff about that.
Yeah, maybe in a future episode we can find out.
Okay. Okay.
Now for our second news story. Our friend Agent Kodama Smiles shares some news that's been traveling through the grapevine recently. Don't want to reveal too many secrets, but I've been hearing that the ACALS type peoples have begun to piece together Lycon Wolf's Tech Hulu. If they succeed, it will be the second iteration of this technology. Different in some ways, I suspect, similar in others. My guess is that because the machine is influenced by the mind or minds that it create it involves changing the reflect the will of its creator. That's supposition because at this point we know very little about the machine overall. If the ICOs succeed, I suspect we'll know more as to where she will call on agents to help in this new phase of her work. I've heard some rumors, something happening soon. Very mysterious.
Yeah. Very mysterious. They made it sound very mysterious.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
our strategy for today is called the high-level stick.
Oh yeah, by the way, we have strategies like every episode, and it just helps you
as a beginner, find out what's good.
Yeah, this is a beginner strategy because we just started episode 1. Dun dun dun.
Our strategy for today is called the high-level stick, which means as a beginner, you should stick with a friend or family member that is high-level, level 5 and up recommended. That high-level person will weaken the portal for you that you want to attack, and you can finish it up, and you capture the free neutral, and you get a lot of AP, or pretty much levels. AP is pretty much what you level up with.
Yeah, like XP, but it's called AP.
Yeah. I recommend that if you do not have a person to help, you should rarely attack portals and mainly hack till you are level 2, because hacking gives you a lot of AP. If you want to attack...
And supplies like XM busters and stuff.
Yeah,
so then when you're ready to attack, you can, get ready faster, and you can attack with XM busters, and that's, by the way, what you use to attack.
And you always need resources.
Yes.
If you want to attack, you should attack portals that have level 1 or 2 resonators on them. That is recommended, because if they have like level 5s, you'll use all your XM busters.
And do absolutely like take half of it or weaken it. If you're like level 5, you just use like a few, like let's say 10, and then you can destroy one if they're like level 7s and stuff, but those are really high level. If you attack like level 7s, you'll have to be like 10 or 8 to do that. So yeah.
Yeah, so pretty much I think you should use the high level stick while you're still level 1, maybe even level 2.
Yeah.
So
Sea Turtle and I used that. We did a high level sticks strategy with a level 8.
Yeah. So I think the high level stick will be really useful to you because you pretty much just get free AP. So yeah.
Not exactly free.
Well, you don't really use that much of your resources.
The reason why you the strategy isn't to completely destroy, and then the low level person like you and they just capture the portal and they're like, yay, it's my portal, I neutralized it with the help of someone else. The other person should actually weaken it so you can do some work. You just don't want people to like completely destroy it and yay, it's my portal now, haha, see ya. You want to do some work. It's kind of like training a little bit, like getting a sample of what it will actually be when you want to attack portals, something like that.
And talking about Ultra Strikes, it's a weapon. You only use Ultra Strikes when you're like on top of the portal, because otherwise they barely do any damage unless if you're really close to that portal, and then it does like completely destroys
Not
it.
Exactly on the portal. You want to be over resonators.
Yeah.
Because that's what you're trying to destroy, because if there's 0 resonators, it's neutralized. So you're trying to destroy resonators. So if you're literally right atop of a resonator, if your like character is right atop of a resonator, that's when you want to use an Ultra Strike. It does lots of damage because you're really close. XM busters, they do the same thing if you're over a resonator. They do lots of damage, but not as much as an Ultra Strike. And Ultra Strikes have a very small range, and so you can't get all the resonators at once. So, and this is the end of Ingress Intel episode 1. I hope you enjoyed it. See you back soon. Bye.